You did. You were a dream that just should not have been.
Yeah, I know. This is gonna be short because a lot of people's already kind of emailed and told me that they was going to be watching the game. You know, even though we do protest it, but hey.
You made me feel good and feel nice.
What's going on, True Family? We still here.
Paradise. So,
Tony, you know they're gonna cheat for the. They're going to cheat anyway for the Chiefs. We already know that. I just hate when I saw that orange face baboon standing up there with that fake ass salute. So you know I hated to see him up there with that fake ass salute he was doing. True Family, I don't know if we're gonna be busy tonight because you know a lot of people said they was gonna, even though they're gonna watch the game, but we definitely good evening, good evening.
I was gonna take until you speak, babe.
What's going on, Queen? Good evening, good evening, good evening.
You gave me the feeling.
So we just said hi, everybody doing on this blessed Sunday.
So
Yeah, but she ain't coming to that. We already know she ain't coming to that. What's going on? What's that? McDonald's? Queen, you say you ain't watching that game? I'm not gonna lie. The only reason I do pay attention to the game is because y'all know I'm an Alabama fan, and I love watching them Alabama boys. So I'm not gonna tell y'all no lie. We can, but you know I don't support it like I usually support it. But I'm not gonna lie, I'm an Alabama fan. To see Jalen Hurts out there, that black brother, you know, it just I don't know. I just love them Alabama players. But right now we talking about what we got to do. What time? Yeah, we got 5 more minutes before 6 o'clock. Yeah, the halftime show is gonna be off the chain. You know, but they trying their best to, like Drake, trying his best to stop Kendrick Lamar, not like us. You know, you're a rapper, you started the beat, now the man's playing the song, and you want to go to court to stop him from saying the halftime show gonna be nice. Now I got to say, before the Super Bowl, to watch the band, and I think that was Lady Gaga. They did a well performance. I like the way they saluted the people that got killed January 1st. I did like the way they saluted them. I think that was nice. Oh, of course. Of course. You know, if y'all been paying attention, y'all see that everything that Trump done been doing is starting to backfire in their face. You know, they went so far as talking about they want to know how they can get those federal judges removed. Nope, they didn't sing the Black Anthem. You know, I see they didn't do that. Unless I missed it, but I don't think they sang the Black Anthem. Maybe I missed it, but I don't think they did. Alexa, play Kendrick Lamar, Not Like Us.
Songs by Kendrick Lamar on Amazon Music.
But y'all already know what the deal is. they know that that orange baboon was going to be there with his old dried up looking ass. But we still going to enjoy it. We still got to thank God for us. We got to thank God for waking us up this morning. And one thing I tell y'all already know my favorite saying. You got to pay attention to what's going on around you. No matter what they do, we just got to keep our strength and keep our faith and know that everything is going to be okay. Well, thank you, McDonald. Well, McDonald, they blocked me off TikTok, so they blocked me off TikTok. So I appreciate you coming over here, following me on YouTube. We're going to continue to talk the truth. That's all we can do. You know, don't forget to go and hit that like button too, because we want YouTube to continue to give us this site. But we're going to get better. We're going to grow. I'm learning from all my mistakes that I did on TikTok. But hey, you just tell it like it is. I have to speak to my people the way I know how to speak to them. So I appreciate that you coming over here following me on this YouTube. And like I tell everybody on there, I appreciate everybody who's over here following me. We're going to grow this platform to be one of the biggest. Because one thing I do know, they don't like people when they telling the truth. They hate Jasmine Crockett right now. Because that young black lady is telling them off. They hate her. They don't want nobody who's going to tell the truth. I appreciate that. Hey, make sure you tell your friends they can come over here and follow too. We want to get everybody to follow. We want everybody to know what's going on. We have to keep our community well known. We have to let them know everything that's going on. Because if we don't, who will? You see, they trying to take everything of black out of the school system because they don't want to let their young kids know what really happened to us, how they treated us. They don't want their kids to find out the truth. That's why they're trying to ban everything. I trust you, I love you, I will waste your time, I turn it off, so I can tell you off. I'll make you say it. I'm not even tripping, I'ma stress you out. I'm not even settled down. Fuck you, I'ma show you I'm a pro. I'ma take my time and turn it off. So I can take it. Excuse me, I don't know. But the day is coming for sure. Oh, thank you. Happy Sunday, Sea Temptation, Buffalo Picker, Edmund Roberts. Happy Sunday to everybody. I just told everybody that the only thing I like is them Alabama players at the Super Bowl right now. In the halftime show, you know. But right now, we just sitting on here. We're going to talk about a few things tonight to get this thing started off. You know, a lot of people, you know, did say, you know, they with their families. You know, there's a lot of things going on tonight because of the Super Bowl. But I am going to say this. I hope every black business in New Orleans makes some money tonight. I hope every black business in New Orleans makes some money tonight. If you had a business and you got it where you was down in New Orleans, I hope that you make some money tonight. Because it's going to be plenty of money to be made. But like again, what's up, True Family? Let's thank God for waking us up this morning. A lot of people didn't wake up this morning, but we did. I want to thank God for watching over us and our families. This is just another day the Lord has made. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, I told y'all that ugly, man, that is one ugly, wrinkle-faced man. But let me tell y'all something, though. This is what I want y'all to understand. Donald Trump, if he look, y'all think about it, he look rough now. But by the time God done with him, oh my God, he's going to be over for him. We already know God do not play. And God don't like anything except his name called. So we already know Donald Trump going to pay for his sins way harder than anything out there. We know he is. See, Temptation, I was watching that guy that you sent me about Elon Musk and them stealing. Yes, that's all they do. Well, Janet Jackson, hey, how you doing? Let me say that, Queen, you know what? I'm glad that these federal judges, Republicans and Democrat federal judges, is stopping all this, shutting down these offices and doing all this. This is Donald Trump. Now, if you get rid of the main office that watches over everything in America, this is where they can move in and destroy a lot of things. The federal judges, Republican and Democrat, federal judges is doing a lot of blocking his stuff. See, once he want to know how could they remove those federal judges out. You can't remove those federal judges. Those federal judges cannot be moved unless they die or they retire. So he's trying to figure out a way. How can I get these federal judges out? It's no way to get them out. Federal judges is just like the postmaster. The president cannot fire now one of those. So he can't do anything but take it. And I'm glad that these federal judges is blocking all his shit that he got going on. Yes, karma is going to take him out. When I tell you, when you don't mess with God, karma will take you out. But you know what? Let me talk to y'all for a minute. No, them judges ain't going nowhere. You know what? I wanted to ask y'all something. I was looking up something today. This month is Black History Month, but I wanted to ask y'all something. Do any of y'all guys know who Myron Benjamin is? Do any of y'all guys know who is Myron Benjamin? Do any of y'all know who Myron Benjamin is? She was born in September 1861 and she died in 1947. Do y'all know who that is? So you don't know who she is. So this is why we as black people, let me tell y'all something. This is why black people, we don't know a lot because they are trying to destroy black history. Myron Benjamin, she invented the signal chair. Okay, she invented the signal chair. And I'm just doing this because today I got interested in knowing what did all black people created. So all you guys have been in an airplane. Excuse me. All you guys have been in an airplane, right? Has most of you guys flew in an airplane? Okay, if you flew in an airplane and you hit that call button to call your flight attendant, brothers and sisters, that button right there was created by a black woman. A black woman. And she got it patented. See, we don't know who her family is, but every airplane, every train, every restaurant, they got these call buttons. Yes, that little button was created by a black woman. Her name was Myron Benjamin. She was born in September the 16th, 1861. You can't impeach the judges. You can't impeach federal judges. Yes. You was a flight attendant for years and you didn't know that? Yes. Myron Benjamin, she created that call, but she first got her patent. She was the second black woman in this country to ever get a patent to do something. So that's been patent in her name. They can never take that away from her. Sarah E. Good, this black woman was the first black woman in American history to get a patent. Sarah E. Good, she invented the folding cabinet in 1885. See, we don't know this unless we look it up. Excuse me. That's how much black history is. And I'm not done. I got a lot more stuff to do this month, but I'm looking up inventors. And if you start going to look up inventors, the reason I'm talking about this tonight is because, they are trying to destroy everything about black history, but it's so much that we don't know. Did any of you guys watch that movie that we talked about last week? Did any of you guys watch any one of those movies that we talked about last week? Did anybody watch Did anybody watch that Tyler Perry movie that we talked about last week? About the lady soldiers that went to World War II. Did anybody watch it? Yep, Shaka Zulu. Okay, y'all did. Some of y'all did watch those movies. Now tell me, did you know anything about that movie until Tyler Perry made it? We never heard anything about that. So that's what I'm telling y'all. And let me give y'all, do anybody know who was Andrew Jackson Beard? Yes, you're right, see. You right. We are the original. We are the original men's and women's that created so much in this country, y'all. We created so much. Do anybody know who Andrew Jackson Beard is? Let me tell y'all who Andrew Jackson Beard is. See, tonight I'm not focusing on Donald Trump now. This is some stuff that I looked up. Andrew Jackson Beard was an inventor. He had a patent. So you see all of these farmers out here using these plows in their fields. This black man created those plows. Andrew Jackson Beard. He was born in 1849 and died in 1921. Yes, yes. Black man invented the ice cream. This is what I'm telling y'all. And then Andrew Jackson Beard created, okay, yeah, everybody's seen a train going down the tracks, right? You see how the cars is connected, right? Andrew Jackson Beard invented the the hookup device because there was so many people losing their legs and their arms and their fingers. Andrew Jackson Beard was the man who created where the train back up, they could drop a pin in there to hook it up, and it saved them. The railroad companies are still using these inventions to the day, people. That's right. We learning things now that we should have learned in high school. The American flag was made by a black girl. How many times? Go out there and ask how many people that nobody would even know that. Nobody would even know that. Okay. Okay. Here go another one. Henry Blair, I think that's how you pronounce his name. He was born in 1807. He died in 1860. He created the planter. So, you know, if you go by and you see these big farms and everybody out there planting their corn and planting their soybeans and planting their wheat, black man invented that too. It was patterned. See, this is what we got to understand. These black people, this is in the 1800s, people. They got this history. This is in the 1800s. Did y'all know Otis Borkin? Otis Borkin created the pacemaker. Another black man Otis Borkin is a black man that created the pacemaker. It is so much that black people has done, but the white man keep trying to destroy the value of a black man. But let me tell you something. I was watching something the other day, a sports broadcaster, and this is what he said. Yes. A black man Otis Borkin created the pacemaker for the people that's using pacemakers today. And some of these old prejudiced white people, if they probably knew that a black man invented it, I guarantee you, they would get on their knees and thank this black man right now because they'll be dead without that pacemaker. Do you understand what I'm saying? This is what I'm trying to say. We got so much that we have invented in this world, but the white man took it. The white man took it. There's one more I got to look up because this is what I do every day. And hold on for a minute. Give me 1 second. Let me find this. What black man invented the refrigerator for big trucks? Okay, now this is another one I won't tell y'all about. This one right here is very important. The pacemaker, everything that these black people's invented is being used today in this world. Today, white people don't know this. White people do not know this. This is why we got to blow this platform up, people, so we can share the news. So a lot of white people that's sitting around here being old racist ass white people can know that Whatever you doing with that plow, a black man invented that. A black man invented that. Now, let me give you one that's very, very important. Everybody on this channel right now, go to the grocery store. Am I right? Everybody on this channel, go to the grocery store. You go to the grocery store to pick up your produce. You go to the grocery store to pick up your vegetables. You go to the grocery store to pick up your milk and everything, okay? Frederick McKinley. Listen, if you think I'm lying, I need y'all to Google these people. Frederick McKinley, he changed the world on how you deliver food, okay? Yeah, see, pencil sharpener was invented by John L. Love. I want everybody on here to take their time out to Google black inventors. You're going to be surprised on what you find out. Frederick McKinley was the man that created, when you see these big trucks going down the road and they got that big old white reefer unit in the front of their trucks to keep that produce, keep that meat, all that stuff cold for you guys to buy from the grocery store, that was invented by a black man. That was invented by a black man, Frederick McKinney Jones. He created that. Do y'all understand that refrigeration unit that he created is being used on ships, cars, airplanes, everything in this world today? Do y'all understand this? They took credit for it, but it was all made by black people. Now, just to let some of you guys know, some of us might be kin to these people. We don't know. I don't know. But this stuff was patterned back in the 1800s. Whether that paperwork exists or not, if your family members is kin to these people, you can go back and you can collect billions of dollars from these white people because they stole all the ideas that the black people's invented. The black man, I think, let me hold on, because y'all know I like to tell the truth. Hold on for a second. Who invented the telephone? Was it a black man? Okay, ladies and gentlemen.
Here's the forecast
Thank you.
tomorrow. For showers, the high of 71 degrees Fahrenheit.
Thank you. Let me ask y'all something. Did y'all know a black man invented the telephone? Louis Latimer and Granville T. Woods. These two people, Alexander Graham Bell is credited with inventing the telephone in 1876. A white man. They credit him. They credit the white man. Black inventors like Louis Lemire and Granville T. Woods also contribute to developing the telephone. People, do y'all understand this? Black people's invented so much out there. This is crazy. This is crazy. I'm just saying, do y'all understand? This is crazy. All the stuff we done invented, but didn't get credit for. This is crazy. Oh, wow. See some temptation? Oh, wow. Let me read y'all something that she just sent me. The air conditioner was invented by a black man. The almanac was invented by a black man, a black woman. Everybody on this list either was a black woman or a black man. Spark plugs. Ladies and gentlemen, spark plugs that you drive in your car right now. Yes. See, listen, ladies and gentlemen, the mop was invented by a black man. The mailbox was invented by Paul F. Downing. Locks was invented by Washington A. It just goes on and on, ladies and gentlemen, to show you how talented black people was, but we didn't get the credit. That's a sad. We didn't get the credit. We did not get the credit on the things that we invented. The elevator was invented by a black man. Door stops was invented by a black man. All of these people lived, ladies and gentlemen, in the 1800s, in 1900s, 1949, 1791. Do y'all understand? I just told y'all about Benjamin. Do y'all understand? This is amazing to me. All of these black inventors, all of them. Do y'all understand what we do? This is the stuff that what we got to look forward to. This is what we got to look forward to. So, ladies and gentlemen, I just got to tell y'all, this is a beautiful thing to see how many people, black people's invented so much stuff. Don't get mad at me tonight because I'm not going off on Humpty Dumpty Trump and all that BS. I just felt in my heart tonight that we need to talk about these black inventions, because once I started looking at it, it was amazing to me. See, Temptation just sent me this. It's amazing to me at all the stuff that black people have created. To me, this is a beautiful thing. There's something. This is something that we do need to start listening and talking about. This is why I say we need to educate our kids. I see my wife, she just got on. This is why I say we need to educate our kids. They need to know everything that black people created. Ladies and gentlemen, this is important. This is the history that these white peoples are trying to destroy. But these black people their names need to be called. If you go right now and ask Congress any of this stuff, some of them would never know that black people's invented all this stuff. This is the tripped out part. The tricycle that these white people have been buying for years. Traffic lights. Traffic lights. Do y'all understand this? Yes. Open heart surgery. I mean, yes, and we still inventing stuff. But this is what the white people don't want us to tell nobody. Peanut butter was invented by a black man. The stethoscope, street sweeper, phone transmitter, thermostat control. All you got to do is just keep hairbrush. Golf tees. Now, that's something right there. Hold up. You can go and ask any white man right now on a golf course who created the golf tees. They probably wouldn't even know. The golf tees was created by George T. Grant in 1899, people. Madam C.J. Walker, we can never forget her. But this is what I'm saying. Fire extinguishers, something we got in our houses today. Thomas Marshall. The fire escape ladder, Joseph W. Winters. Black people, this shows y'all how strong, what kind of mind that black people's got. The egg beater, doorstop, doorknob, curtain rods, clothes dryer, blood plasma bag, biscuit cutter, baby buggy, auto fishing device, auto cutoff switch. Come on now. What else can they? This is what they're trying to destroy from our people. Ladies and gentlemen, let me say this again. We must educate our black kids. We must educate our black kids. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all need to go to that like button and hit them. Hey, where y'all at? I'm looking for all the people that was on earlier. Come on now, don't leave me. Come on back out here. Madonna, where you went? Tony, I know you watching the game. Where you at? Susan, where y'all at? Richard, come on now. I want y'all to get involved in this. This is what's important to us. This is the stuff that we got to keep going. This is what we got to talk to our kids, man. Everybody go down and I know it's Super Bowl weekend. I'm not gonna keep everybody up. I know some people say they protesting it, but I know I have a lot of people say that there's gonna be a family and stuff. Ladies and gentlemen, listen. We got to keep educating our kids. I can call my daughter in here right now and ask one of them a question. I guarantee you they wouldn't even know right now. I can call one of them in here right now and ask them, and they would know. They wouldn't know because we ain't never taught them. Because we didn't teach our kids. But that's okay. This is something where we can start changing today. We have to, don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, we have to continue to tell people. This is stuff right here that we need to be talking to about every day about something. We need to let people know we have done a lot. It's not too late to teach your kids, right, at all. It's not too late. But we have to do something to change so our kids can know it don't matter how old they is. Who was that, Haley? Who was that, Haley? No. I bet you didn't know this. Look at this list. I'm just showing you that. So I'm letting one of my daughters look at that list right now.
Wow.
And her mouth is open right now.
Baby buggy. So these are all the black inventors.
All the black inventors, that everything you using today was created by black people. This is what Trump is trying to destroy all the books.
With the DEI.
The books they trying to destroy because they don't want people to be able to know this. But
wow.
Google is on Google. Look who created ice cream.
Crazy. Alfred L. Crail.
Okay.
Wow. Iron Board, Sarah Broom.
So this is what I told y'all. Crazy. See how my daughter, she's sitting up here right now. I can't believe all the inventors. These people was in 1800s.
Yeah.
This is 1800s.
That's crazy.
But see,
air conditioning units,
air conditioners, all this.
That's crazy.
But see, if you don't know,
Yeah, I wouldn't have known that.
See, that's what I'm saying. This is what I say. They don't know this.
That's crazy.
See, ladies and gentlemen, I told you, my daughter's mouth was wide open. She did not know that black people created ice cream, all this stuff right here. They don't know, but it's not too late to teach them. We have to teach them, ladies and gentlemen. She found that list on IG. So, ladies and gentlemen, let me just say this. This might sound crazy to some of y'all, but to me, it's not. You need to go to that list, print it off, and put it somewhere in your house where your grandkids and your kids, because these girls is in their 20s and they don't know. You need to print that list off, put it up in your house, and when every time they walk by, they be like, "Mom or Dad, what is this?" And you tell them, read it. This is stuff that they don't want y'all to know. This is the stuff they stole from us. That's right. Breedlove Walker invented the hot comb. But this is some people, but just understand what I'm saying. Take that list and print it off. Put it in a frame or something. Put it on your wall or something. Put it somewhere so when y'all having a family dinner, they could go, what is that? They're going to want to know, wait a minute. I didn't know a black man created the plow. I didn't know a black woman created the folding chair. I didn't know a black woman created the hot comb. I didn't know George W. Carver created peanut butter. I didn't know Thomas W. Stewart created the mop. You're a hell of a researcher. I like that. You be researching. Yes, you be researching. But hey, okay, ladies and gentlemen, let me let y'all know something. This is what is going to start happening on my show. People that I think like see temptation, what we're gonna do, I'm gonna send you a link and you accept the link, and I'm gonna be able to put you right on this program with me where people can hear us talk. I'm trying to move it into my wife. She showed me we about to move this into another level to where we can put people's on here so we can have the conversations. You know, I want a couple of Donald Trump fans to come on here so we all can have a conversation with them. But right now we just gonna be putting. If you tell me that you want to be on here so we can talk, we can hear what's going on. We're gonna put you on here. That's what's gonna happen. We're definitely gonna put you on here. So that's coming real soon. Just want y'all to know that. I just really want y'all to understand that's coming. But I just wanted to say this is amazing to me that we have so much that we invented and nobody told us this. Nobody told us this. You know, like you said, we should have been knowing this stuff in high school. They should have told us a lot of this stuff in high school, but they didn't. We didn't know nothing about all this stuff in high school. Nobody revealed this to us in high school. So yes, it's okay that we finding out right now, but please, all I'm saying is take your time out to start educating our young people. And I think the best way to do that is when we go get that, you make a copy of that inventors list, and they'll guarantee you that's an old piece of literature right there. You put that out, somebody, even if your grown kids come in the house and say, "Mom, Dad, what is this? What is this?" and they start reading, their mouths is going to be dropped because they are not going to know that black people's invented so much out here that the white man took. But a lot of this stuff was patent, people. A lot of it, they better be glad they now say my last name said Connor. In 1800s, this Connor person invented. Because I'm gonna be trying to figure out. I'm gonna find me a lawyer and say, hey, that's my great great granddaddy invented that, and it was patent. So they done made billions of dollars off of it. Well, where I cut at? Where my money? Yeah, but we all got to do our research. We all got to do our research. Okay, this Black History Month. So this is what I'm going to say, and I hope somebody would do it. See Temptation, Sue, Queen, Susanna Harris, and Cheryl. Yes, Cheryl. Listen here, next Wednesday, I want to see what y'all came up with, and y'all put it up here so we can go look. Just do a little research for Black History Month. I want y'all to find, yes, the blood pressure machine. I want y'all next week to find 5 women that invented something that we can talk about Wednesday that can save lives. Don't put it up here today. Don't put it up here today. Find 5 out of y'all ladies. Find 5 women's, and I just want to hear about what the women's have created that's saving lives, that made a big difference in this world, and they still using it to this day. That's all I want. Wednesday when we come on, we just want to talk about that. We want y'all to put up here what lady it was, but I don't want y'all to do it tonight. I want y'all to do it Wednesday, because this is something that we all need to do. We all need to go back and do our research on our Black history. It is so much. I'm telling y'all right now, my mind right now is floored with all the Black inventors, and we still invent stuff to this day. You understand? This is my fear though. It's a young Black lady doctor. She created something to cure some part of cancer. But let me say this. It's been a lot of cures out there for cancer. But if y'all watch that Bart Simpson or whatever that is, that cartoon, they predict a lot of stuff that's happening in this world. Let me tell y'all something. It's a lot of cures for cancer out here. But this crooked government, this crooked pharmacy companies do not want you to get the cure, because if they can continue to bill you over your whole lifetime for you taking a pill when they could have gave you a pill that could have cured that same cancer in 2 weeks, but they want to give you something that's they'll be able to charge your insurance company $3,000 or $4,000 every time you go to the doctor. It's all about greed. And I do believe God. Okay, Queen says she saw that. I do believe God is going to come back and punish these people, because he put peoples on this earth. He put peoples on this earth to create things to help people, not to create things and take everybody profit to make yourself a billionaire. This is what's wrong with the pharmaceutical companies now. They don't do nothing but rip people's off. It's so many scientists out here got cures for a lot of this stuff in this world, but they just won't let them make it because they enjoy charging you and your insurance company. This is $1 trillion business in America right now. This country here, it's all about greed in America. It's all about greed, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm going to tell y'all something. That's the sadder part of this country right now. Everything is about greed. Nobody cares about nobody. Nobody, these doctors, when we go to the doctor now, they try to pretend like they care. They don't care about you. They're going to prescribe you some medicine. They're going to prescribe you some medicine to keep you got to come back. Now, let them be able to give you a medicine that's going to cost your insurance company $3,000, and it might cost you $30 out to get it. They're going to keep prescribing you that medicine, because that $3,000 is going to turn into hundreds of thousands of dollars. But they got a pill or something that can cure you overnight. But I'm glad my wife, she's all about the natural stuff. People, we better get back into doing the natural medicines, get off all these chemicals. They making this stuff with some hard chemicals. If y'all ever pay attention, if you ever pay attention to these tribes over in Africa, y'all notice that some of these tribes, they go out in the woods and pick certain kind of plants. They know what plant can cure this. They know what plant can cure that. They got a plant in some part of Africa or Brazil that is, look, excuse my French, the cameraman could not reveal where they was at, because it's a plant in Brazil is better than Viagra. The reason I'm saying this is because this is what these pharmaceuticals want to do. They want to go to these different countries and destroy the natural stuff that they got. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, if you pay attention to these natural channels and watch these tribes out in the wilderness what don't have nothing to do with modern medicine, they go out and they pick certain kind of everything to help them. So yeah, I'm just telling you what I saw on the natural channel, and the guy revealed that he could not let nobody know where he was at, because these pharmaceutical companies would come over there and strip that land of every one of those plants just to make billions of dollars of. So yeah, if you pay attention, they got stuff over there in these Brazil and Africa that can cure breast cancer. It's just ordinary stuff in the woods, in the forest over there that can cure a whole lot of things. Yep, I remember Dr. CB. This is what I'm saying. It's a lot of different stuff that can cure a whole lot of different ailments, but we'll never get it because we don't have the money. And then you got to understand, some of these tribes over there, they cannibals. You are an outsider. They'll kill you, cut you up, and eat you for dinner, and you will never know. They're cannibals. That's the way they are. Yeah, Dick Gregory. It's a lot of modern medicine out there, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm gonna tell y'all something. I don't know. Like I said, I've been paying attention to the Mexican peoples in Texas. I've been paying attention to these people, ladies and gentlemen. When I tell you cactus, you might think I'm lying. A lot of black people have probably never heard this. That cactus plant, the cactus like that grows, they grow them on farms now. When I tell you Mexican people eat cactus plants, I even eat cactus plants when I go to certain Mexican restaurants, and it's good for diabetes and stuff. Cactus is one hell of a plant. Then they got these teas. Ladies and gentlemen, when I tell you, they got tea down here these Mexicans got tea for every doggone thing. You would not believe me. They got tea for migraines. They got tea for your cough. They got tea for stress. And all this shit works. It does works. We got tea. Look, when I go there, I buy tea for everything. They got tea for every single thing. And this shit really works. If you drink this tea, my cousin has migraines. I sent her some migraine tea. My other cousin, she has high blood pressure. I just sent her. They all say, hey, this tea is working for them. So I'm just letting y'all know it's a lot of natural stuff out here that's good for you. And if you read the back of the tea package, it's all natural ingredients, all natural flowers and ingredients, ladies and gentlemen. So, ladies and gentlemen, check this out. We're going to continue our conversation Wednesday. I want to thank y'all. I know I'm leaving a little early, but I do have to go and get my clothes out the washer. I got to get my work clothes together. I didn't do none of this, ladies. I ain't gonna lie. I've been chilling. I was trying to watch what was going on. See, wait a minute. Before that, did y'all see this? Yes, I done heard of tar. My cousin just came on and she said, I sent her that tea. She said, I drink my tea and it helps me. That's what I'm telling y'all, ladies. It's a lot of natural stuff down here in Texas. And these Mexican people, they are sitting on it. Black people don't know nothing about it, but I know about it. So I got tea for my cousin that I got to send her some more of her tea that's been helping her. So we got tea. It's just all natural stuff. I done heard of the tar from a pine tree. Yes, and you know a pine tree. If anybody from the South know, as when a pine tree been cut down, it will turn into like a lighter. You can take a match if you dig up a pine tree root after so long, you can take a lighter and it'll start burning. That's what we used to use back in the days to make fire. When I had to get up early in the morning and make a fire in the fireplace when I was younger, we used that. And it'll start a fire and your house would be warm and everything else. My cousin Harry know I had to get up and make that fire every morning in the wintertime before I leave to go to school. So yes, it's a lot of things here in Texas that would help you. If you're in Texas, go to some of these Mexican stores. Start paying attention to these Mexicans. Ask questions like I did. What you used this weekend, Sue? I'm just telling you, it's a lot of things out here that can help you. So you just got to pay attention to it. That's all you have to do is pay attention to it, ladies and gentlemen. Ask questions. Go to these Mexican stores. If you're in Texas, yes. I remember my grandmother used to use some stuff from the pine tree to make tea to help heal you. Oh, yeah. See, Sue know what I'm talking about, that pine tree to bake a fire, yes. But my grandmother used to use some from a pine tree to make tea that would heal your body, too. This was back in the 1980s, 70s and 80s and early 90s, ladies and gentlemen, when people believed in modern medicine. They believe in natural cure, natural healing. So I'm telling you, if you're in the state of Texas, stop going to these big grocery stores. Try some of these little Mexican stores. La Michoacana, that's a good store. La Michoacana, go into that store. You can buy your meats and everything from that store, produce, everything. I'm telling you, ask questions. Ask questions. They'll tell you what cactus is. I think cactus is called noba. I forgot how that lady told me to say it. I can't speak Spanish, but she told me how to pronounce it, but I forgot. But ask questions. I'm telling you, I'm about to send my cousin some cactus. Yes. Like my wife said, read up about it. Do your research about the herbs and the teas and stuff like that, ladies and gentlemen. We need to get away from this old cancer medicine. This medicine that they're giving everybody is what making y'all sick. This medicine what they're giving us is what destroying our bodies. We go back to natural stuff, we will live up to be 100 years old. We will. Yeah, you got to use that medicine from back in the days. You got to. You got to. You can't use this modern stuff now. You really can't. You really can't. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is your boy NateTheTruth. Thank y'all for tonight. Look, Wednesday night, we're gonna have a good long conversation. I want you, Harriet, since you on here, I want you to look up a lady that invented something in this Black History Month. I have 5 other ladies on here that's looking up something. I want you to look up something that a lady invented so that we can talk about it next week. I want 5 out of name 5 ladies that's going to look up something. I'm going to name you in there, Harriet. Just look up something for next Sunday that a woman invented that is helping people to this day. That's what it was. Green pine tree needles was boiled to make a tea. You absolutely right, Johnny. That's what my grandmother used to get. The green leaves. They used to boil that and make that tea out. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank y'all for listening tonight. Wednesday night, same time, 6 p.m. Please do your research. This is Black History Month. We talked about a lot tonight about, See Temptation sent a list out. This is real good stuff. Like I say, you need to all Google that list and you will see. She already got her 5 ladies. Yeah, we're going to discuss that Wednesday. But yeah, you could just do one. You could just do one. But I just wanted y'all 5 to just do, you can just, whatever y'all do. Okay, you're going to email them to me. Appreciate it. We're going to see. Yeah, but we're going to talk about these things that these ladies is doing. So, true family, good night. We want to thank y'all. Love y'all. See y'all Wednesday night at 6 p.m. I appreciate y'all. Y'all already know I appreciate y'all. Go back and hit that like button. Don't forget to tell your friends, your family, they can tune in because we have good conversation over here. And we're going to start inviting certain people to come on and talk with me so we can talk to the audience together. Y'all be careful. Like I always say, pay attention to what's going on around y'all. Pay attention. Don't forget, we still got the evil in the White House. The evil is running all around Washington. Continue to ask God to bless us and watch over us. I appreciate all of you guys. I want to thank you, all you guys, for what y'all keep listening to me. We're going to continue to grow this platform. Y'all have a wonderful night. Good night, good night, good night.